Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Peter Barber. I am primarily a professional opera singer, music producer, and a bass vocalist. Today, for the first time, we're going to be checking out Noah Kirel singing Unicorn. I believe this is a music video submission for the Eurovision contest 2023. I'm not totally sure how all that works. Submission from Israel. As my interpretation, please do leave a comment if I'm off there. Guys, this will be a first-time reaction and analysis, so I will be pausing primarily to talk about the vocal technique, especially because I've never heard this artist. So there will be many things to hear, many things to analyze, which is what I do here, with the goal being to bring all of you as much value and enjoyment to your listening experience as possible. My goal really is that, to enhance your musical and listening experience, to bring you as much value, to help you appreciate these amazing artists. If I am doing that, please do consider donating to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. That's the best way to support me. Otherwise, please do like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment for the algorithm, and check out my merch store. If you want to buy a cool hat like this, or a sweatshirt, or sweatpants, or stickers, the merch store is up and running again. That is on Etsy. Link is in the description below. And one more quick plug. A lot of people have been asking me the last few months about my fitness, because it has become clear that fitness is a huge part of my life. I was a personal trainer for a long time. So I have started an OnlyFans just for fitness content, fitness related content. Don't get any crazy ideas. It really is just for fitness. And that is the only platform I'll be posting about fitness and stuff like that. So if you're interested, it's $5 a month, full access, no tricks, anything like that. That is also in the description below if you're interested in my fitness and health journey. Without further ado, let's break this down. Let's analyze this voice. I'm excited. Okay, before she even starts singing, a super intense introduction here, like big orchestral strikes, big brass hits. I will also be talking about instrumentation and other musical things, not just the voice, but primarily the voice. Super intense start to this song. Okay, it is a song contest, yeah. And we're in, what is that? F sharp minor? F sharp minor. Okay. One more time. Oh, there's choir in there too.
Hey, you don't like the way I'm talking, hey? So you stand there, keep on calling me names. No, I'm not your enemy, so if you're gonna do it, don't do it.
Okay, this is a very, I usually don't comment much on the video setting, but this is super cool how she's, on the ceiling, obviously filmed on a floor that was made to look like a ceiling. Fascinating. Vocally.
You don't like the way I'm talking, hey? So you stand there, keep on calling me names.
Very speech-like, very close to speech range. So an octave up from what I'm humming. Hey, so you stand there giving all my name. Okay, so she starts off C sharp 4. So that's one half step above middle C. And very close to speech patterns of the singer, I imagine. Nice, low, relaxed. There's breath coming through the voice. There's no power. We're not in a belt range. We're very much in a very comfortable speech-like range here, and it reflects that. It sounds similar to speech patterns as far as, the amount of air escaping through the vocal folds, meaning like the level of breathiness, which really comes down to how much time during each vocal fold oscillation that the vocal folds are actually together. Yes, if this is your first time on my channel, I do get a little sciencey with the physiology. So you will hopefully be learning things. That's kind of the goal. So a rather breathy sound. It's an intimate sound. It allows for a lot of power and growth in the voice as we progress through the song, which is great.
No, I'm not your enemy, so if you're gonna do it, don't do it.
And clearly multi-track there, so we've got the main take in the middle and two secondary, tertiary takes in the left and right ear, giving a bit of a panoramic view to her voice.
I'm not your enemy, so if you're gonna do it, don't do it.
Down to F sharp 3. Do it. Again, I'm likely going to demonstrate an octave down because bass.
Hey, do you wanna check my DNA?
Oh!
All the stories time to go away and believe in fairy tales, oh. If you're gonna do it.
Oh, okay, this is cool. So we obviously get this clapping, almost like a castanet kind of vibe.
Hey.
And we have this bass instrument in the background, but it's not operating in the bass range. I think it's like there, but it sounds like it would be like a just like as far as how it's equalized, how the sound is equalized. It's much more heavy on the bass frequency, but there's not that much bass happening. So it's kind of an odd timbre, but you pretty much have that, the clapping, the voice, and then on the last word of each of these phrases, we're again getting that stereoscopic image, the kind of surround sound with multiple tracks.
Do you wanna check my DNA? All the stories time to go away and believe in fairy tales, oh. If you're gonna do it.
And that sound, like, you know how it sounds kind of like it's coming through a phone? That's when you only have the middle portion of the frequency spectrum. So there's a filter you can throw on if you have like Logic Pro or Ableton or whatever. You can throw like a phone filter, and it takes off both the super high parts of the frequency and the low parts. You only get the mids. That's what we get there in that.
Go away and believe in fairy tales, oh. If you're gonna do it, I'm gonna stand in like a unicorn out here on my own. I got the power of a unicorn. Don't you ever learn?
Wow, okay, dramatic shift in absolutely everything. From the music video to the vocal production to the chord progression to the instrumentation, everything just radically shifted.
I'm gonna stand in like a unicorn.
First of all, in her voice, so up to A4, and now we get a very efficient sound. I actually love her voice here, wow. Super efficient vocal fold use. This is getting up into high upper chest belting. No, we're not really there yet. An A4, pretty comfortable for most female singers, at least good female singers who are trained. But really good vocal fold closure. So in the beginning, there was much more breathiness, meaning there's more air coming through. Now there's much less. So during each oscillation, there's much less air coming through. That means the term for that is the closed quotient, and it's measured in percentage. So there's a higher closed quotient here. She's getting into her belt range. There's clearly much more power behind the sound, and you can hear there's a lot more high harmonic content in the sound, meaning there's a lot more bite to the sound, there's a lot more cut to the sound, and that comes directly from vocal fold closure. And wow, just a really solid voice. So there's just no extra air coming through. There's no breathiness whatsoever. It's just a very pure tone. Up to B4. Up to C sharp 5. So this is 1/2 step above tenor high C. This is, even for a female singer, even though it's called tenor high C, this is still getting high for chest voice, pure chest voice. Generally, an untrained female singer will have to flip into their head voice around a B4. And it generally will get very yelly. This singer, Noah, very controlled, up a full step above that. So now we're getting up into like pop and musical theater belt range. And there are singers that can go much higher than this, obviously, but I just don't let it be understated. This is actually getting up to be a high note when remaining in that very pure chest-connected singing. And she's doing it full control, full control.
I got the power of a unicorn. Don't you ever learn that I won't look back, I won't look down. I'm going up, you better turn around. The power of a unicorn. The power of a unicorn.
Now she might be, because obviously all music videos like this, professional music videos, are lip synced, or during the recording the singer is probably singing along with the studio recording. But I'm sure all of you watching know that like the audio, like her singing right now is not the audio you're hearing. That's just an industry standard. I'm not making this up. So I was just listening to these high notes, because generally when you get up into this range, you're going to want a much more open mouth position. And her mouth is remaining pretty close to how she would speak the words. So I'm wondering in the studio if her mouth was in a more open position while singing these notes. You can kind of hear and compare to what you see if you know a lot about how vowel shapes inflect the sound. It sounds like these higher notes, corn, unicorn, corn. In the music video, she's kind of like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But if you listen, wah, it's just very slightly wah, a little more open than likely what we're seeing actually in this music video. But it makes sense, because it's the aesthetic here is that she's very stoic and calm, and it'd be weird if she was like, you know what I mean? Opting for more of like an which actually is reflected here in her mouth shape. Unicorn instead of unicorn, right? Unicorn. It allows for a little bit more open sound.
History got in a loop. Don't you wanna change it? You know that we can use.
This is like 3 different songs I've heard so far, and 3 different music videos. Cool little, like maybe a violin break with that phone filter on it. This thing. And now we're into like deep house mode. This is like, go on YouTube and look up like deep house mix. That's where we're at. So it's a much lighter mechanism. I believe she is remaining in chest voice up here to this G sharp 4, but it's a much lighter mechanism than we heard her singing in the first chorus.
You know that we can, you and me can
Claps.
write a new book. Don't you wanna change it now? It's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh, play on words. I wouldn't have caught that unless I had the captions up. I like that. So phenomenal to feminine. That's clever.
Don't you wanna change it now? It's gonna be phenomenal.
Also, just like the beat, we've got, first we just had kick, and then we had kick and clap, and then we have kick, hi-hat, clap. As we've kind of progressed through this second verse.
And me can write a new book. Don't you wanna change it now?
Pick it up one more.
It's gonna be phenomenal.
That slaps, dude.
I'm gonna stand here like a unicorn out here on my own.
Okay, we're combining different elements of the music video. They're coming together. Also, this is a dope ass like Power Ranger suit here. Vocally very similar to the first chorus. So So there's more action, there's more musical fabric happening in the background than the first chorus, but vocally it is pretty much a carbon copy. So she's got that comfy high belt range, very pure vocal fold use, right? Yeah, like I said, vocally very similar to the first chorus.
It's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, dude. Okay. I like that she brought back that hook, the phenomenal, because that's a pretty, like I said, that's super clever. Good to reuse that in a different context. And I have this kind of breakdown where the instrumental changes, but that motif comes back.
It's gonna be phenomenal.
And then some duolingual happening.
It's gonna be phenomenal. You can call me queen and lead Darwin law. You wanna see?
Well, there are a lot of non-English, non-American artists that do a lot of bilingual performances. Who was I listening to recently? Was it Forestella or Morissette maybe? Like it's much more common outside of, I'm here in Pennsylvania in the United States, and it's much more common elsewhere for songs to incorporate multiple languages within the same song. It wasn't something I was really exposed to until within the last few years, really, as I've really branched out in these videos covering artists from all over the world. It's cool. It's really cool.
You can call me queen and lead Darwin law. You wanna see me dance? You wanna see me dance?
Oh shit.
You wanna see me dance? Watch me.
This is a crazy ass music video. I'm here for it.
You can call me queen and lead Darwin law. You wanna see me dance? You wanna see me dance? You wanna see me dance? Watch me.
And now we got a trap beat, especially with the horns. Just and just like full choreography in a gym setting. This is wild. This is a wild music video. This is what makes it fun to comment on official music videos, which I've been doing more of lately, is there's still enough vocal things to comment on, and you also get the aspect of like crazy high production value, which is just very interesting, and it's some of this is so creative. How did this video start? No, it started with the craziness, but she comes back to that same setting. Woo! That was wild. That was wild and really fun, and what an amazing voice and artist and dancer, whole package. Noah Kirel. Tell me how to pronounce her name in the comment section so I can get it next time. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something about her singing or the music happening in the background. That's the main goal. If you did, if I added value to your Noah Kirel experience, please do consider joining my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Check out the Etsy store. Check out the OnlyFans if you're into the fitness stuff. And please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Peace.